Let's go. Welcome back to another video, people. I am your host, Esco, and today we're going to take a look at 10 things you need to know to survive gankers while gathering on the red zone. So, let's get into it. Number 1, learn the map. So learning the map is super important, and in this video I'm going to be starting off in Albion. And I'm going to be doing the gathering in the northwest. So I need to know what other maps is close to me, and also where my closest yellow zone is, just in case I need to run. And another neat trick is going underground towards Albion, so really get to know the map that you are going to be gathering on. Number 2, mount and build. The mount and build is so crucial. I go with a fast mount. As you can see, it's a swift claw. You don't want anything too flashy because you will draw attention to yourself. Oxes are out the question, no oxes at all, nothing with a weight bonus. And I'm using a spear so I can get away fast if I'm dismounted. And yeah, make sure you've got tier 6 tools or higher, just to help you with the speed, because speed is crucial. Number 3, resources. This is a bit of a no-brainer, but I thought I would add it anyway. Do not go to a red zone primarily gathering tier 4 resources. It's just not worth the risk. If you need tier 4 resources, hit up a yellow zone, hit up a blue zone, it's much safer. Red zones are for the tier 5 and the tier 6 goodness. Number 4, social distancing. Social distancing is important because although you're staying away from the red players, you've got to remember any player can flag up red. So in this clip, we're going to prove it. Now, I'm trying to gather tier 6 stone, and watch who flies in the top left just about now. So top left, this player is not flagged at all, and I'm just working, trying to get my tier 6 stone, and I see some more tier 6 stone to the left of the screen and to the right of the screen, so practicing social distancing. Of course, I move to the right first of all, and once I've gathered that, I'll go back to the left.
Run.
Survived to fight another day. Number 5, stop, drop, roll. Stop, drop, roll is pretty self-explanatory. If you see a red somewhere on your screen, you stop everything, drop everything, and you roll out of there as quickly as you can. So in this clip, we're going to see a great example of that.
Run. Run.
Number 6, mount distance. Now, what this means is keeping your mount as close as you possibly can to the resources that you're gathering. So if you need to run, you don't have to go far to mount up. You shouldn't have to take any steps at all. So here are some really great examples of mount distance, keeping the distance very small. And this is an example of how not to gather. Number 7, weight limits. That's right, know your limits. So while I am gathering, I'm always watching my weights and trying to slowly return back to the portal when it comes to about 70 or 80. And if it's at 90, then I know I definitely need to go back. It's so important because as soon as you go over, it's fair game. It makes it easier for gankers to get you, and yeah, it's just not fun. So what I do in my build sometimes is I toggle my passives for the weight bonus, and that really helps. Number 8, distractions. Now, distractions is a really good one because not only can you be distracted in the real world from cell phones or people around you in the same room as you, but you can also be distracted in the game as well. So checking inventory to see what you have, what you don't have, what you've gathered, etc. Keep that to a minimum. Anything that takes screen real estate, you really want to keep that to a minimum. From time to time, I do check messages when I'm in the middle of a gather, but usually that's when there's 0 reds on the map. But even when there are 0 reds on the map, it is hit and miss, especially if you're gathering next to a gate. It can be quite risky. So try to keep the distractions to a minimum and have as much screen real estate as possible. Number 9, keep moving. Keep moving. Almost like social distancing, you have to keep moving. You've got a huge map to roam in. Use as much of it as possible. Whether it's a red or a blue player that sees you, they have your location and that's an advantage to them. So pass all of them good resources that you see and just keep moving and keep your location sacred. It's so important. So yeah, keep on moving. Number 10, don't use the red zone. Yeah, this one's a little bit funny because some people may misinterpret it and think, okay, if I don't go in the red zone, I won't get ganked on the red zone. But it's not that at all. It's how you use the red zone and how you use it to gather to your advantage without getting ganked. So, going over a few things, one main thing is oxes. I see oxes all the time in the red zone and it's quite bad. Usually tier 3, like this guy right here. I had to take a double take because at that time I was playing, I just didn't really believe it. But then again, you have quite a few players gathering tier 4, and it's not an efficient way to spend your time within the game because you may just get ganked and lose everything. So I wanted to add this clip in here about something very interesting that I saw. So I was just doing my thing gathering and I noticed an ox on the right hand side of the screen, and I noticed that it was higher than tier 3, so I took a closer look and I realized this guy was away from his ox gathering tier 4 resources. Guys, please stop using oxes and please stop gathering tier 4 on the red zone. You are going to get yourself killed. Please. So that's my 10 recommendations that I can recommend of how to stay alive in the red zone whilst gathering. If I did miss something out or you would like to add something, leave a comment down below. If you want to see me in a live stream, hit the link down in the description. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, share it with your friends, subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of the upcoming content. As for now, Esco out. Peace.